So our sleuths are getting on with it. They're hot on the trail, but there's still some distance from who actually killed Ken the chauffeur, with what and where. But before we go on, I'd like to put that same evidence to our grand jury here in the studio, the 300 members, indeed, of our studio audience. Now, you've seen the clues. What's your verdict? Please make your decision now. So there you have it. After 2 rounds of interrogation, 23% of our studio audience, that's 1 in 5, think that Miss Scarlett is the guilty culprit. There's no doubt in the minds of 54%, more than half of our grand jury here tonight, that the finger of suspicion points most decidedly at Mrs. White. But I wonder, do you at home agree? We'll take a short recess now and give you armchair detectives at home a chance to forage through the facts, evaluate the evidence and see if you can solve the mystery of who killed Ken the chauffeur. Welcome back. A crime has been committed at Arlington Grange. Ken the chauffeur is dead. But by whose hand, with what weapon, and in which room at the Grange? That's the task facing our studio sleuths. Must be getting, I'm sure, quite near the truth now. Must remember that the Reverend Green and Colonel Mustard have already been eliminated. But before we continue the questioning, further intriguing evidence of what actually happened that evening has come to light. We start as the Christmas quiz gets underway.
But why does it have to be a secret? If we love each other, why can't we just tell everybody?
We will.
Yes?
At the right time.
And when will that be?
Trust me, Vivian. Okay? Just trust me. They are going to lynch me. No. You said it was going to be a laugh.
It is.
Well, not in there, it isn't.
Listen, you are the judge's son, and that makes you untouchable.
I don't feel particularly untouchable, do I?
Well, then, think of the money. Have you seen Mrs. Peacock?
Drawing room.
Oh, how are you doing with these things?
What am I supposed to do with this little lot? Do what you like. You needn't worry about the knife, though. Mother took it.
So some more evidence there, but as our 2 teams of detective are now very near to the truth, they're allowed just 1 question followed immediately by a deduction. And again, to decide who goes first, an observation question. Tony and Fiona, Ken's notebook, what colour was it?
Pink. Pinkish red.
Trudy and Leslie?
Orange.
It was pink, indeed. Tony and Fiona, 1 question and a deduction. Please.
Okay. Colonel Mustard,
Yeah.
when you went in to see Santa Claus, did you already know that that man wasn't Forrest?
No, I didn't at that point.
A deduction.
I think it was Mrs. Peacock with a knife in the study. Mrs. Peacock, because he was covering for her because he was in love with her and not with Miss Scarlett.
Tony and Fiona, you're right on 1 of those assumptions.
Oh,
one of those
only one. Only one.
Trudy and Leslie?
We believe it's Miss Scarlett with the knife in the drawing room. No, sorry, in the study.
Why Miss
In the
Scarlett?
study. Why? Because by using the knife, it blames her stepmother, and by putting the blame onto her stepmother and getting rid of her stepmother, eliminating the chauffeur who was Forrest. Therefore, there's no threat to Colonel Mustard. There's no threat to
Trudy and Leslie, I have to say you're right on 2 of those assumptions. So, the advantage passes back to Tony and Fiona. Surely you can see it now, can't you?
Yes. I was thrown by Mrs. Peacock, and although he was in love with her, yes, it is Miss Scarlett, but of course it wasn't in the study. It was in the library.
Which weapon?
What? With the knife, because she lied to Mrs. White about the knife when she said Mother's taken the knife, thereby putting the blame onto her mother and her stepmother about the knife. She already had the knife.
Miss Scarlett did it. Who said that?
Miss Scarlett
With the knife
with the
in
knife
the library.
You are right on all 3 assumptions.
Yes, it was me. With the knife in the library. At first I was going to kill Mike, Colonel Mustard. Well, wouldn't you if you'd been betrayed by someone you loved, who all the time was planning to marry your stepmother. Anyhow, that's why I went to the study, to try and find some bullets that would fit the gun I'd been given. And then he came in that Father Christmas outfit and told me how the chauffeur was really Richard Forrest and how he was trying to blackmail my mother into giving him the house. Then I realized how, if I killed Forrest with my mother's knife, I could throw all the blame onto her and keep the house and my lover. So I went to look for Forrest, who was still in the library trying to finish off that ridiculous quiz. It's a pity he didn't live long enough to learn that he had the correct answers.
So there you have it. Vivian Scarlett, scheming to the last, stabs to death the real Richard Forrest in the library. My apologies, of course, to the 5 other murder suspects this evening. You are obviously totally exonerated from blame. Our thanks to you for helping us in our inquiries. My commiserations to Trudy and Leslie for their unsuccessful work tonight.
We were very close, though.
We were close. We gave it to him. We gave it to him.
And, of course, our congratulations to Tony and Fiona for some excellent detective work.
We were helped, yes.
And I hope you at home enjoyed playing Armchair Detectives with us tonight. From all of us here on Clue, enjoy the rest of your Christmas holiday. Good night.
A new series of Cluedo begins next spring.